What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison between Minute Maid Poppy's Airship and Nike's version from Backdoor Bottega of the Airship Pro. So let's get Ray Henderson on the phone, aka Minute Maid Poppy, and just go over some of his thoughts with both shoes.
Hello.
What's up, Ray? It's Marvin. How you doing, man?
Marvin, what's going on, brother? Long time no hear.
I know. How you been?
I've been alright. How you been?
Yeah, you still getting to it with the customs and the restoration and all that stuff?
Man, non-stop, bro. Non-stop. I'm in it right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I called you because I wanted to get your thoughts on the pair, since you were one of the first ones to recreate this masterpiece, man. But so you got seeded a pair, or did you buy a pair, or how did it come about?
Let's just say it happened.
Yeah.
It happened, but I didn't get no love from the brand or nothing like that. Like everybody is assuming, like they didn't just bless me or nothing like that. I wish, but it didn't work out like that for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the important thing is you got a pair in hand. I gotta know, man. What are your thoughts on the shoe now that it's here? I mean, it's not here in the U.S. yet. It released in Italy, Backdoor Bottega. But I gotta know your thoughts coming from.
Let me get it out.
All right. Let's go.
You know what? I still really haven't. I took the pictures that one day, but I was in the middle of like classes and teaching and working and all that, so I like grabbed the pictures and I threw them back in the box. And I looked at them a little bit, but the first thing I noticed is that I got to figure out which one of my clients is the mole. That's the first.
The mole? Yo, it's not me. I swear it's not me.
Because the first thing I noticed were well, of course, the overall shoe is pretty decent. It's a decent leather on here, and but to be honest, I'm kind of the wrong person to ask about like leathers. I don't really handle like many factory shoes unless I'm taking them apart, and that's usually like the cheap stuff. So as far as like the quality and stuff, I mean they're decent. They're alright.
Well, let's break it down. So, I mean, you got the shoe in hand? I got the shoe in hand.
Right now. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. I also have off to the side the one you sent me. Not the one I sent to Hoop, because obviously I don't like that one. But I mean, I don't have that one. But I mean, I like that one better. But the original high I got of yours.
Right.
So, anyways, going back to Nike's version. So, I mean, let's go from the bottom up. Like them using the court sole. Was that a surprise to you? Oh, it's the best part?
That's my favorite part. I really like the sole on this shoe. It's pretty cool. I haven't tried it on yet, so I really gotta try it on and see like how the React feels. But I think they did good with the sole. It looks good. In comparison to the old picks.
So them throwing React in the shoe, you think it deviates from the original, or how it's supposed to be, or how do you feel? Where do you stand on that?
I mean, it is a deviation, but I feel like they could have put it in there and just not put React on the side of it like that. Like we didn't need to know that it was, in there like that. It could have been just part of it. It's not. I mean, it's not that important to know it's React like that. I don't think so. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not sure about the technology on the original one. I'm not sure if it was like an air unit or whatever in the first one. So
yeah. So the booklet, if you pull out the booklet, it gives you pretty much, without the React cushioning in there, what it was supposed to look like back then on the first page.
Right.
So it would just have that foam layer on the inside, and then it would have the air unit on the heel.
Right.
So
I think I think all he did was pretty much upgrade the. Yeah. I mean, they could have just left off the React, and it would have been fine. You know.
would
Throw it in the book. It would have been cool.
would I mean, I'm not too hardcore when it comes to that, but if somebody would have wanted this to be, say they would have wanted this to be just like Jordan's pair, that was shared like by Goodwin Sports on social media. I don't know if you've seen that photo.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so say somebody came to you with the Airship Pro and was like, I want it to look exactly like Jordan's pair, the PE pair. So where would you begin? Would you even like consider shaving off the React text on the midsole there?
That's a good idea. I mean,
Would you slim down the toe? Would you make the tongue shorter? Like, what would you do from your point of view?
like I already made a new pattern for it, so I got like a bunch of changes that I made. I mean, to make it, I was actually just looking at that picture not too long ago. To make it look just like Jordan's, I mean, I think it's a lot you have to do. The shoe is, I felt like it was just proportioned different.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the front, and you know, it just seemed like it was like a wider shoe too. So
looking at it from like bird's eye view.
Yeah, bird's eye view. The old Airships, the Mike shoes just seem like a wider shoe overall. Like where this one is more along the lines of the. This is almost like I'd say like a 2, like dimensions of a 2 almost, but closer to the 1, closer to like 1 dimensions versus like Mike's just seems like they're just real wide. If you look at the old pics, the toe is just fat. So I don't know. I would have to like really study, and then it's a size thing too. So looking at 13 and a half versus smaller sizes. So.
Right.
It's a lot of factors.
All right. So moving from the outsole, then, like the way that you stitched the leather up by the vamp, and the first set of eyelets, and how they did it on the Pro. Do you think that they? I mean, you're obviously using better leathers,
Right.
But like as far as like stitch work on their pair, the way that the toe's shaped, yours is a little bit more skinnier, more diagonal at or the slant of the toe. Like what are your thoughts here with the upper? Like even with the swoosh and how everything's constructed on the upper, compared to like what your work would be.
I think the pair I have, the stitching is pretty good. The leather is pretty good. Everything is pretty decent. The eyelets with the elastic behind there, it's pretty good. Like I gotta really unlace these things because I made my fragments with the same kind of closure system, but I just went based off of a couple pictures that I had. The swoosh is cool. I mean, I would have shaped it a little different. It's kind of too much of a hook for me, but that's just kind of like my personal preference.
It's like more of a blazer almost.
Yeah, it's like blazerish. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's all right though. It's cool. I would have shaped it a little different, but if that might be more truer to the OG swoosh. And the big thing, this is my thing with the where I said the mole, the perforations on the side. Those from any pic that I've seen, those were not on any pair that Mike played in, and I actually got those from the taller Airship, like
the retail version.
The retail ship version. That's where I got it from. So as you see, they didn't put it on the white ships that released first, and then all of a sudden they put it on this one, and they weren't on any pair to my knowledge, or that Mike played in. I couldn't. Maybe it was a bad pick. That's really why I was looking at that old pick of the band ships. I couldn't see it on there. Maybe it was a bad angle. Maybe they are, but I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, so I have the white one next to me too. So really comparing the Pro to the white pair, like it's I don't know if it's like exactly the same. Like I don't know the white pair, and you know when I have my video out, I'll show you. But there's that little there's like it's called a cutting die nick on the Vamp shoe. Just by the where the first set of eyelets hit, like right in the middle. There's like this little it's called a cutting die nick. It's like a I don't know what you call it, but it's not apparent on the Pro. Like it's missing, like right in the middle there. So yeah, I might have to like go in depth when I do the white versus the band pair. But I mean, let's go back to the black and red pair. So you said that the holes were not there.
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
For MJ's.
Yeah.
What
So.
what about the Air Jordan on the back?
Air Jordan on the back. That's okay.
You think they should have stitched it like your X, or should they have just kept it like how you did the white red pair?
Man, I wish they would have put the X on there. The X would have been harder. But I mean, for the font, you know, Air Jordan. I mean, you can't really like just kind of embroider that small. It might have been kind of sketchy. So I think this was the best option for it. It's clean. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. It's just kind of plain to me. Like I know that's what the shoe was, but just looking at it, just plain Air Jordan. I know it's from back in the day, so I mean it's supposed to be true to that, but
yeah,
it just looks like it's room for improvement there, in my opinion.
Well, legend is that they didn't have the Wings logo sketched out yet, so this was around the time where what are they gonna call the shoe? And I guess his personal pair, you know, they came up with Air Jordan as his nickname and even the name of the line, so they just threw the text Air Jordan on here. But this is like one of the first times that I've seen that it had the Air Jordan on the back, on his pair specifically. So even like the tongue tag, the Nike Air, that only had Nike from my understanding on the black and red version. I'm not sure if it did on the white red version, but there's like a difference of opinion there when it comes to that. What about the double laces? How they did that? How they included that?
I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope. I think the shade. Now I'm looking at the leather. The shade of the red could have been more richer. Like the sole is red, and then you know the shade of red is more close to the like the shade of red I use on Hoop Fresh Spirit. It's not really. It's like an off red, kind of like a pale red. I would have liked a truer red here, you know, like closer to Chicago and even closer to these laces that they put in here, you know.
So yeah, I think they use like a different wording or when it comes to that red, it's like varsity red or true red or something like that. I'm not.
Yeah, they got a million reds.
I mean, on the box they say varsity red, so I don't know if that's speaking. I think it's more speaking toward the shoe than it is the actual laces. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think if when it comes to that detail from your perspective, like it could have been different or the same.
I like the feel of it though. It's pretty soft leather. It does feel. It feels really good. So you know, just the shade. You know, Chicago. You know, you think of like Bulls attire and kind of want a little. That's just my opinion with all the reds. I like the more vibrant ones, the ones with the pop. You know.
Yeah. So, you pull the insole out yet?
No, I'll do it right now.
So on the insole, they're using almost like a polyurethane type, maybe not even more of like a foam denser foam. On the bottom it says flagship.
Yeah.
And then in the actual Strobel, they got the Jumpman and the React text. So that was surprising for me to see.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I see it. The last one, but,
So you think that's it's more of a storytelling piece than an actual like performance piece in there when it comes to that stuff? Like
that's a reach, bro. I'm sorry. That's a reach. Like, I don't feel it's necessary. Like if you put something right there, you can put some in relation to the model. Like, all right, you already put React on the side. We know it's React. We don't need to take the insole out to know it's React again. Like, put something in there that's tied to the shoe, tied to the story.
Yeah.
But that's a cool detail, though. I like the, something is better than nothing there, in my opinion.
What about the amount of foam that they used and the collars and the padding and stuff? You think it was enough? You think they could have used more?
Yeah, I like it, but it's a little thin, but
typical.
I think it's supposed to be like that for the shoe.
Yeah.
I like it.
It seems typical for like, even for an Air Jordan 1.
Yeah.
I've already tried on the shoe, so I feel like it's about true to size. So, I mean, the leather, of course, is going to need some breaking in, but other than that, like, it's a chunky sole. It's got a, really thick sole there, but I think the foam cushioning in there with the React, it makes it a little comfy. So over time, I think if people decided they wanted to rock these out, they could. So, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, for me personally, I would say that Jordan Brand probably, did like an 8 out of 10.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I also noticed that the outsole where the stitching is on the sides, it stops at a point. It doesn't go all the way around.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So that's just glued parts right there, and then they just show the stitching on like one side. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I actually like it. Now I'm looking at it. It's pretty. I think if you continue that stitch all the way around like that, it'll make it make it look a little weird, but I actually like it like that.
Cool. Well, I mean, any more thoughts about it? Nah, I still have you here.
I'm glad they came out. I wish that the people, would have got a better chance to get them. I mean, a lot of the people that, of course, like all the collectors and stuff, they seem to be getting them, but what about the people though? So
yeah,
that's my whole thing. I don't really, I got them, so, but it's not like I'm not like excited as somebody else would have been to have them. So I wish more people would have got to get them, because it is an important shoe, and at least come on, United States, it was like it's the NBA. I don't. Some of these things I just don't get. I'm not in the industry, so I don't understand why these things happen the way they happen. But like, come on, man, let the people get a chance at the shoe over here.
Yeah, that was weird how it just released in Italy. Like, I was trying to even figure out what the ties were between Italy and the shoe, and I can only think back to the Jordan 2 with the leathers and the shoe being constructed over there back in the 80s. But like with this shoe, it didn't really make any sense. Maybe it was more towards like the store owner and his love for the shoe. I'm not sure, but it'd be pretty interesting to like get him on and kind of understand like how that discussion went about. But
right. Maybe Marco did like just really make it happen, and maybe it wasn't even really supposed to happen like that, and he kind of just made something happen where we got something, so who knows,
So, I mean, you and I have been pretty tied with the airship and this the production. Even you were one of the first ones to really bless the kid with with a physical pair. So, have you had people reach out and like what has been the reaction from your side when it comes to the airship discussion and everything?
Oh man, people always like that. Kind of never really stopped. Like people have been hitting me ever since that we first started, like showing them and stuff. So it's been a constant thing. I just kind of slowed down. I've been kind of busy with other stuff, but I got some more coming. I got some private orders for some and stuff like that. So I mean, like I said, the airship story will go on at least through me. So I don't know how many more that Nike will have planned, but I got a couple more. I'm gonna do some pretty sick variations. So I mean, people still show interest. So
Yeah.
it's some interest there with the model.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's pretty hardcore collectors and people that love the story now that it's out, and
Yeah.
my feeling is come band day that it could happen here. I mean, it falls on a Sunday, and people are off. What are people doing? Nobody's going out and about, really staying home because of COVID and everything. But
Mhm.
like band day, October 18 is a pretty significant day when it comes to Jordan and the history. So my assumption is maybe they might release here. Who knows? But then again, you get the New Beginnings pack, and they never released over here, other than Chicago at All Star Weekend. So we never got that true sneakers drop when it came to that pack. But
Right.
a lot of people were really upset about that. So hopefully things change with this with the airship. So we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like it could have just been, with the whole story behind it, and not the Jordan one not really being the band shoe. This just could be okay, we told the truth. We just throw it out there. We made it. We told it. We admitted our wrongs, our lie, or whatever. So this could just be the bone. So.
Well, that's one thing too. I don't think Jordan even really admitted to the ban yet. Like they let Marco and his team tell the story. Jordan Brand.
I think this right. I think this is the admission, pretty much.
So they just, they just let Marco and the team tell the story. Like there's collectors out there that'll tell the story for them. So whether they keep the band story under wraps and just keep it as a marketing ploy and how it always has been, that's the thing. So because I mean, there's still a lot of people that don't know about the shoe that or the history of the band Jordan. They still think it's the Air Jordan 1, which gets tons of love still. But yeah, I feel like this one is for the collectors. But
right. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's the admission of guilt for the collectors, and it's not gonna get like mainstream traction like that. They don't want to, like you said, they let them tell it. They didn't really say nothing. They let him say something for them, and that's what everybody was saying anyway. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I heard it was only 1,984 pairs that released. So if that's true, I don't see them going over that special number.
Because I mean, you check the dates on the tag, I guess on the inside. I don't think they would do overproduction unless it's in some boat trailer or some trailer at Nike or Memphis. I mean, and they're just waiting till the day. But they did release silently on Sneakers Europe because I was sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the rest of the. I don't think Bottega had that many pairs.
Yeah, no.
But the rest of the pairs, I heard that was the the total allocation between both the app and the store or whatever in Italy.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll drop a link when I publish this video in the description so people can understand like where the numbers are coming from. But yeah, I heard the same. The production numbers on these are very low. But I mean, you and I'm glad that we got a pair. I'm glad you finally got a pair because you've really helped tell the story of this shoe. since I've been trying to put it out there. But
hey man, it's your story. I just
no,
I was just working, and it just kind of happened. I'm gonna box these things back up, and I'll pull them back out if I could get them signed by Mike or something.
that'd be nice.
Other than that, they're going in the vault for another 20 years or something like that.
Until they probably make another retro, huh?
Yeah, maybe. No, I think this is it for this year. It's a wrap, So people, I think they're gonna be sick about this one in about 5 years. Better pay your resale now. Do what you gotta do.
All right. So what about you, man? I mean, as far as upcoming projects, things to look out for in the future. I know you always don't want to say too much because you want to put it out there when. But give us a little tease. Like what's something that you're pretty excited projects that are probably popping up in your mind or coming about people can look forward to.
Probably the ships. Since we're talking about ships, I got 2 ships coming. I probably tie it together as a Chicago pack with the black toe. A lot of people ask me about black toe, so I think I'm gonna do like a Chicago pack with that. I don't know, man. I got a bunch of stuff. Paris Dunks is coming. I got some Ben and Jerry stuff. Some
Oh yeah.
Some 3s, some 2s, Man, I got some everything. Really, it's kind of.
You Are you keeping any? Are you doing any updates to your box? I'm looking at your original black box with your logo on there. Are you gonna do some things with packaging or anything? Or?
Yeah, I actually do. I have new packaging coming. It should be here any day actually, and it's gonna kind of be like special packaging that I'm gonna give to people who bought the UNC unions. That's gonna be like special packaging for those, and probably certain pairs. And then I got like some. I'm working on some super dope wood boxes for like my super exclusive releases and stuff like that. So I'm doing some sampling and prototyping with that, and that's about it, man. Staying busy, working, teaching. That's about it.
Cool, man. Well, I'm sure like a lot of people are gonna be looking forward to more of your work. Now that this is out here and you continue, to go at it. But I appreciate you being on. I really had to get you on to understand your thoughts from your point of view, how Nike did with this release, and I think came through. But yo, guys, if you guys want to follow Minute Maid Poppy at Minute Maid Poppy on Instagram, check out his website. You want to shout out your website?
Yeah, my website is mmplg.net, or just hit me on Instagram, or I'm easy to get in contact with, so just
Cool.
hit me.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Ray Henderson.
Man,
Ray.
I just want to say appreciate you, Marv. It's been a pleasure working with you with all of this these airship projects and stuff. It's really helped me out a lot, man. I just want to say thanks, man.
No, I mean,
all the love and everything I got, all the collectors and people I got put in connect with and everything, man. Just mad love, man. Mad thanks.
you're the man, bro. I mean, you're the first one that actually put this out into the space. So I appreciate you, and the love is reciprocated. But
Man, thanks, bro.
yeah, man.
All right, man.
All right, man. We'll talk soon. Take care.
All right, holla at you later, man. Peace.
Take care, man. Peace.
All right, later.
Alright, guys, so that is Ray Henderson, aka Minute Maid Poppy. Great dude. Love his work, what he does, how he's about it, and everything. So you definitely have to give him a follow. Shows mad love and is totally humble, respectable, everything like that. So when it comes to like the restorer space or the cobbler customizing space, man, he really gets at it. So really pays attention to detail, has his own spin on stuff. So if you guys have not checked out any of the other videos that I've done with him in regards to like the ship project, I think it's a definite like move to make and watch those videos, because it's it's really understanding his point of view when it comes to shoes like this. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. The Airship is here. Hopefully it will make it into the United States sometime soon. Like I said earlier, I hope it's Band Day 10/18. It's a very important date in sneaker history, and hopefully the brand will come about it. So that's it. Thank you guys. Take care.